Hi everyone, how goes it? I'm starting kind of early today, I guess. I want to go ahead and I was actually reading the Army Survival Manual. I've been going over a couple of things. This is just like things that we should naturally know anyways, that should be taught in school, I personally believe. I come from an Army military family. A lot of my family is military. A lot of my friends who are awake are going through their own survival training. I'm looking kind of rough this morning. I woke up and I was like, hey, why don't I do a video? But going through this manual, I read some things and I thought, since if any of y'all are watching my video, maybe I can educate you a little bit that can help you in your day-to-day life. One of them is being stressed and how we manage our stress factors. It says, taking a look at stress. Before we can understand our physical reaction in a survival setting, it is helpful to first know a little bit about stress and its effects. Stress is not a disease that you can cure or eliminate. As we can tell, a lot of people have stress factors. It leads to depression. Anger can lead to depression. Bipolarness can also be a symptom, even though it's not bipolarness. It could be depression the whole time. So you could get med for bipolar. Meds, honestly, personally, unless you're psychotic, like some people I know and even don't talk to, yeah, then maybe you need meds. It's not a bad thing. But if you're bipolar, or maybe there's an underlying depression right there. Maybe the reason you go from cold to hot or hot to cold is for other stress factors in your life and how you handle them. But it says, stress can be described as our reaction to pressure. It is the name given to an experience that we physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually respond to life's tensions. Work, day-to-day life. If you're a teenager, then you have high emotional reactions, you're high energy, and sometimes parents don't understand that, and so they try to give you meds or they snap at you because they're not high energy anymore, so they're not used to the reaction because it's been so long for them. The need for stress. We do need stress. We need stress because it has many positive effects. Stress provides us with challenges. It gives us a chance to learn about our values, strength. Stress can show us the ability to handle pressure without breaking. That is very important. It tests our abilities and flexibilities, and it can stimulate us to do our best because we usually do not consider unimportant events stressful. Stress can be an excellent indicator of the significance, yes, we attach to an event. In other words, it highlights what is important to us. That is a very good example. I'm not going to sit here all day and read stress and stress factors and stuff. But if you take your day-to-day experiences and you learn from those stress factors, even to the youngsters out there, this is very important to you because a lot of young kids commit suicide. A lot of military people commit suicide. Just people in general. I've lost quite a couple really close friends to suicide. I don't condone it. I really don't. It is a selfish act, but some people, they can't handle things, and that's their resolve to things. Stress factors lead up to how people react and how they can and cannot react. If things were to ever go south with our states right now, stress factors would be a whole different aspect. We are kind of softened by the way our upbringing and our trained oppression. We are so used to the nice centricities, if that's even a word. TV, air conditioning, water, our one non-renewable resource, the most important thing, the thing I'm going to pound into your head nonstop, water. You can't live without water. You can live without anything else. So when packing your to-go pack, make sure you learn about water, I can't come up with any of the words today. Okay. Finding water and being able to procure it. There you go. Yay! Finding water is very, very important. If you can't do that, you definitely have to make sure you can clean your water. Learn different techniques with that. Throughout these videos, I'm going to be throwing in different techniques. This is just to lead you into different training that I'm also teaching myself. The better educated we are, the better we can survive. This is a wilderness jungle. You don't realize on the day-to-day basis, just training yourself in techniques, how better you'll do. As example, for the shooting that just happened in Colorado, my heart goes out to the families. If any of them were military trained, then they had a better time reaction. If any of them had just any life-to-life training, self-survival training, they would have had a better reaction. Your natural reaction when you hear gunshots is to see what it is and then to react. You want to prevent that. You want to react as if it's coming your way. I personally feel about that whole situation. The guy was a wacko, and that really sucks. And again, my heart goes out to them. On gun control, that's a whole nother level. They're going to try to publicize the shit out of that to try to take away our guns. That's my personal opinion. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I just feel that the government is going to capitalize on this, because the more they can take away our weapons, the more they can control us. That's what they've been trying to do. They've been pushing everything into overdrive lately with the NDAA, National Defense Authorization Act. They pass that every year. This year it was a bit overboard. Definitely violates a lot of our rights. They're passing the Obamacare is a fucking joke. They passed the MRSA shot where you can't go back to school unless you get a shot. Yeah, that's telling you what you have to put in your body if you want to educate yourself. If you don't see something wrong with that, I don't know what to tell you. One person died. I mean, there were other experiences where people lost limbs and stuff, but it wasn't that big of a factor. Me, personally, you can't tell me what I'm going to fucking do with my body. It's my body. It's what I feel is necessary. I don't need a mom and father. I have one. And for those who don't, you have yourself. You could take care of yourself. That guy, again, was a wacko. I own guns. I own knives. I own quite a clusterfuck of weapons. And I lock them up safely. I educate my daughter that she's got plastic toys like that too. And their toys are amazing nowadays. That the difference of them, way out of reach of her, not anywhere close nearby near her. It's all education. That obviously the guy was crazy. He booby-trapped his whole fucking apartment for what? Who knows? But I would say I'm a sane, intelligent gun owner, and I don't feel that there is a need for reforming that law. I think there's a need for reforming a lot of other bullshit laws. And if you don't believe Big Brother's in effect, I can't make any better of an example except you get tickets for running red lights and no cops around. It's a video fucking camera. The same video camera that they could see you getting robbed, but they're not going to do anything about. They have all this information. I went and I got robbed, and I got all the information of where my credit cards were spent. I got all my information about the gas station, all that. I brought it to the cops. They didn't do shit about it. Not shit. The gas station had video footage and keeps it for 2 weeks. I did that all after 3 days of getting my credit card stolen, used, everything. Cops didn't do shit about it. And our cops here are way better than some of the cops elsewhere. Williamson County, boo. I'm fighting a case right now for them violating my fucking rights. But APD, not so bad. They're not so great, but not so bad. There's other cops like Colorado and other areas that they're just not. So again, my heart goes out to the family, and just wanted to give you some pre-survival training, and I'm going to be educating you more if you continue to watch these videos. I definitely suggest go check out the Army Survival Manual. I know this is 10 minutes of fucking talking, and it's going on longer. If you made it through this video, sweet! If you didn't, oh well. Alright, later everybody.